repurchase products. There is a hair in my eye, you guys, and I can't find it. I can't find it. I feel like Moira Rose. There is a hair in my eye, Alexis. Hello, hello, hello. I hope you're doing fantastic today. If this is your first time here, I'm Ashley. Welcome. Friendly reminder that if you haven't entered this month's giveaway yet, it is open, so be sure to do so. You just have to hit the subscribe button below and then click on the Rafflecopter link that is in the description box of this video. Super simple and easy to enter, and you could win a $250 Sephora gift card. I recently did a video that was my top 5 most repurchased products. Several of you let me know that you really like that top 5 format. So today I'm going to share with you my top 5 favorite skincare masks. These are all masks that I highly recommend, that I really love, and I have tested them a lot, so I can say with full certainty that they do work. So I'm going to start with one of my absolute favorite. I mean, all 5 of these are my favorites, so it's a little silly to say, but this is the Renee Relow Triple Berry Smoothing Peel. I absolutely love this mask. This mask is so good for smoothing out your skin. If you deal with any kind of texture issues, skin cells like not turning over very well, if you really need some exfoliating and just some smoother texture or just some glow, this is a fantastic product for that. It really does help exfoliate your skin chemically, which for me, that's the kind of exfoliation I go for nowadays. I do not use physical exfoliators. This is such a good product for that. I love to use this when I'm feeling kind of dull and like I have like some buildup on my skin. It smells delicious. It looks so pretty on. I mean, it's just like really got the actual berry seeds and everything in there. And I'll be honest, everything I've tried from Renee Relow, I absolutely love. I have talked about her brand before. She's an esthetician to the stars, and she has a skincare line. So if you've never checked out her site, I highly recommend checking it out, even if you're not gonna buy her products, just because she does have a skin type quiz on her site, and it can give you so much good information about your skin and help you find the active ingredients that are gonna work for the, kind of concerns that you have with your own skin. And I think that's awesome information to have. I love that she puts so much information out there, which you can take that quiz, kind of get that information, and even if you choose not to purchase her products, you're gonna have a better idea of what kind of products to be looking for. So this Triple Berry Smoothing Peel is one of my top 5 favorite masks. I use this once a week. I absolutely love this peel, and I highly, highly recommend it. Next up, I have spoken about this mask in my March favorites video before. This is the Peach and Lily Super Reboot Resurfacing Mask. It helps with texture, it helps soften the skin, helps with the glow. Very similar to this one from Renee Relow. I just feel like this one is kind of bumped up a notch. So if I really have some clogging in my pores, some very visible pores, any kind of enlarged pores going on, and I really need to kind of, as it says, reboot, this is the one I go for. It stays on a little bit longer, and I do feel like it's a little bit stronger. This has AHAs, BHAs, and it has blue agave, which I'm not sure if that's what gives it the kind of weird musty smell it has. It does have a weird musty smell, but it works. So it's okay that it kind of smells like dusty. This is just a great mask for smoothing, kind of helping everything have that glow and to kind of get rid of any texture you may be having. If you're someone like me who gets a lot of texture right around here, this is a great mask to try. Like I said, it's kind of a bumped up version of this. I love them both equally. I just use them for different things. This is kind of more of like definitely once a week I'm using it. This one I'm using when I notice that the buildup is just a little bit extra. So next up is the Origins Original Skin Retexturizing Mask with Rose Clay. This is the perfect clay mask if you have dry skin or skin that's a little bit more sensitive. I have used clay masks once a month for, oh my gosh, years and years and years, and I still use them once a month when I do kind of my monthly facial. In the past, I had just used the regular Origins clay mask, but I have noticed that as I'm getting a little bit older, it's just a little bit too drying on my skin, even though I do remove it before it dries completely. That is one tip I will give you. If you've ever used a clay mask, or if you ever do in the future, you want to take it off before it dries completely. Otherwise, it's going to be pulling your skin, and that's just not good. So now that that original clay mask from Origins has been kind of drying me out a little bit more, I've actually switched to this one with the rose clay. It's not as drying, but it still does the trick. It kind of helps oxygenate your skin. It helps pull out kind of some of the extra gunk that doesn't always come out when you use the HA and BHAs. And again, this is something I only use once a month, and I always make sure to take it off before it dries completely. My last two masks are actually moisturizing masks. So the first one is this Paula's Choice Hydrating Treatment Mask. Now this mask, I mean, this is heavy duty moisture, so this is not something that I use super frequently. I really only use this if I notice my skin's kind of dehydrated and I've already used like a retexturizing mask like this one right here. When I have kind of more dehydrated skin, say I, didn't drink enough water that day or that week, and I notice that my skin's really needing some moisture, I will use this as like a rinse off mask. I'll put it on for 20 minutes and then I rinse it off. I do not leave this on overnight, although you can. For me, it's just a little too moisturizing to leave on overnight. It makes my skin feel a little too greasy to do that, but to do it as a rinse off mask after 20 minutes, it is perfect. It's just right. It gets that moisture back in there, and I notice that, I can then proceed with my normal skincare routine and not feel too dehydrated. This is really great for dry skin. I highly recommend it. It's also really good if you have very sensitive skin. It takes that into account. So I highly recommend this mask if you are someone with dry or sensitive skin. All right, the last one. This is my favorite moisturizing mask of all time. I have used this for years. This is the Origins Drink Up Intensive Overnight Hydrating Mask. I love this mask. I use this at least 4 times a week. I'm not kidding. I basically almost always alternate this with my regular moisturizer at night. It makes my skin feel so hydrated, so soft. I mean, it's just amazing, but it doesn't clog up my pores. It's not too heavy. It's just, perfect. I love this Paula's Choice. Obviously, I love it. It's in my top 5. This is not something that for my skin type, I'm just not dry enough to leave this on overnight. I'll feel like it kind of gets built up in my pores. This one I put on overnight, like I said, probably every other night at least, because it doesn't build up on me and it just makes my skin feel so moisturized, so soft. I wake up feeling so plump. I absolutely love this overnight mask from Origins. If, honestly, like, these are my top 5. I love every single one of these products. This is the one that I use most often, but all of these are such great products. That is it. Those are my top 5 favorite skincare masks. I would love to know in the comments below, what are your favorite skincare masks that you absolutely swear by? I would love to try some of your favorites. I live for a good face mask. I love skincare. I thank you for spending a little bit of time with me today. I hope you have an amazing day. I hope to see you in the next video. Take care of yourself. Bye.